The NFL playoffs are here, and this matchup on Wildcard Weekend is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Eagles and the Niners, and it's coming up next.
It's the second of our two games here on this Saturday as Super Wildcard Weekend continues here on EA Sports. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
And he comes off of a really good regular season with over 4,000 yards passing. And now in the playoffs, people always ask the question, do you continue to play the way you played in the regular season? Do you turn it loose? Or do you tone it down a little bit? I think you've got to be smart, but make sure you show the defense something they haven't seen before.
And got his man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big pickup of 38.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And Debo going to have a Niners first down as he'll take this down to the 22-yard line. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Now Purdy. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal. Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Debo Samuel taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Niners will strike first here in this wild card matchup. So they take the opening kickoff and drive it all the way down the field.
And that's the last thing you want defensively. On the road, in the playoffs, and now you're down a touchdown right away.
Jake Moody now for the point after. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And in the end, it's capped off by a 7-yard run. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The 2nd-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
Let's face it, it doesn't matter if you're a rookie free agent or a 15-year vet. Guiding a team to victory on the road in the playoffs, that's no small feat. And it's going to be really important for him to play mistake-free football. But equally important, create some big plays as well to give his team confidence that they can win.
As you see, they have dealt with their fair share of injuries this season. But, Charles, that hasn't stopped them from putting together a very solid campaign, a very good record thus far.
I think a lot of credit has to go internally. Look, we always want to praise the head coach for holding the team together. But to me, it's the guys in the locker room putting on the uniform. Those starters who've stayed healthy, they've welcomed the backups into their ranks and showed them how to get it done. And this team, they've stayed afloat all season doing just that.
Throw left side complete. That's Watson. Now he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. Now the ball comes loose. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. On second down, here's the option. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. It's going to be a gain of 6 on the keeper, but it leads to a 3rd down. Throwing is Hurts. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Well, they clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease. Feels good about what he's doing. I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that. I'm continuing to let him throw the football.
This is 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Hurts. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
And that's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play with one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. Hurts. And it's caught. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dallas Goedert taking it in. And the Eagles respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Elliott good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told. And the drive was all finished off on the touchdown catch by Dallas Goedert. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Purdy connects with Kittle underneath. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and now it's 3rd and 3. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Purdy now to throw. Pass caught by Pearsall. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 13 yards there and a Niner first. Play action. Now Purdy. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 7-7, our score after 1. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5. Purdy going to give this one to Mason. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll run the option on third and short yardage. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards. On fourth down, the Niners trot out Mitch Wishnowsky to punt the football. And you can't do it much better than that. This ball kicks out of bounds at the 4-yard line. Jalen Hurts bringing the Eagles out for their next drive. Last drive, surgeon-like, dare I say, 7 for 7. That'll help your QB rating.
It will indeed, won't it? Can you figure out QB rating? Can you do it? Can you do the formula?
No, I just know the higher the number, the better.
Yeah, that's what I've been told,
That's what I know.
I know that in the NFL, 158.3 is the number they're all trying to get to. I think he was that on that last drive.
Second down and 4. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Here's Hurts to throw. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Nick Bosa just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Hurts sets up to throw it. This short throw caught by Goddard. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that brings up third and a full 10 yards. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. And his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. On fourth down, punt coming from Braden Mann. Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Niners will go on offense. First and 10. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. First and 10 at the 33-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finding space at the 40. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. They go play action here. Purdy connects with Kittle underneath. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. Purdy now to throw off the play action. Looking sideline, incomplete. That right there, his first incompletion so far in this game, Charles. He was 9 of 9 before that.
Yeah, I think that qualifies as being locked in. And then you have to ask him the question, so what caused the incompletion? Come on, man, get back on your game. Let's go.
Now, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
Back to throw, Purdy. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. Goes across the 20 to the 22. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's second down. to Barkley. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues.
He's been making himself a weapon as a runner, and the results, they've been welcomed by his offense. My question is about the defense we're watching right now, partner. Even after he got him with a scramble earlier this drive, they still aren't devoting enough attention to him. I would expect that after that carry, they'll do a much better job going forward, spying on him on passing downs.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. They'll give it to Barkley off the option play. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. They'll set up to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Man open left side is Brown. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
The kick by Elliott is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Well, the Niners going back on offense now late in this first half. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Here's Purdy. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
Purdy off the play fake. That's complete to Pearsall. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Purdy looking to throw. And that one too wide and incomplete. 2nd and 10. Purdy sets up to throw again. And this one is incomplete.
They were maybe hoping for a little bit of a back shoulder fade there, and that's a play that's been in vogue the last few years in all aspects of football. but they couldn't get the hook up there.
Throw out wide is incomplete. Fourth down now looming after Philly's defense stands tall in coverage. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will knot us up at 10. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC Wildcard matchup as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports. A look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Eagles ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. And CD, we are in for a very intriguing second half. This is what we wanted, all tied, and this is what postseason football is all about.
It certainly is, and doesn't it speak to the parity in the NFL? Roughly half the teams that made the playoffs a year before miss the next year, get replaced. We know it's an any given Sunday mentality. Nothing's easy in the playoffs, but when you have your shot, they're eager to seize it.
From the 31, Hurts out route, and it's complete to Brown. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll leave him with 3rd and a full yard to go. They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
I know they want to go for it here, and I know that their fans want them to go for it, but listen, I'm going to play head coach right here and look at the facts. Tie game, plus, even if you get the first, you still got a half a field to go. I'll go ahead and punt the football myself.
That'll be a 48-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their own 15. They'll send the tight end in motion left. The throwing here, Purdy connects with Kittle underneath. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
He's going to go for a big play downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
Out of the gun, Purdy. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Once more, Purdy looking to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Niners 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Very nicely done there on the reception. And what an impact this rookie made on this offense, Charles, in the regular season.
Yeah, he's a big part of why they are where they are. He stepped into an important role, embraced it, and in a lot of ways expanded it, and immediately made a connection with his quarterback.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Gets this one to use check. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that will bring up 3rd and 1. Now Purdy. That is caught. And he is going to have a 49ers first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard.
Short yardage situation, you have to wonder if they thought that they were just going to run it inside. But you have to be cognizant of the back slipping out of the backfield trying to find some open space. And that's exactly what he does, to the tune of a first down.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. 2nd down and a yard. Again, it's Purdy to throw it. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Mason going to get it on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Purdy now to throw. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he is going to have a Niners first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And this will be incomplete.
In the early days of the NFL, you could easily blame these drops on maybe some uneven or uncertain lighting in a stadium. Not anymore. The lights are pretty good.
Yeah, they're great here at night, but his 2nd drop, indeed, not a good look. Purdy. A quick throw there is incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and they will take the lead at 13-10. Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll try and start this drive in the air. This will be caught by Brown. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. The ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2. Here's a give to Barkley. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Well, now hang on here, because Saquon Barkley is in some discomfort, so we're going to have a pause here for an injury. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. Quick hitter here, it's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 2nd and a couple. First carry for Kenneth Gainwell. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. And they'll try and run for it with Gainwell. And he is going to have an Eagles first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. And they'll stay on the ground with Gainwell again. "46 yards rushing for him now in just his first 3 carries. Trailing here in the third, and that run might just be the spark that this offense needs.
And don't you just get the sense that he's going around not just in the huddle, but looking over at the bench and saying, "Ball, give me the ball. Let me carry this thing home."
And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Justin Watson, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Eagles have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the third quarter. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
1 quarter remains in this NFC Wildcard matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field. And what a pressure spot for both sides, really. But they're at home now. They have the football here in the playoffs, sort of controlling their own destiny.
It's a spot they've all dreamed of. This is where you want to be. Home, have the ball, a chance to win the game, control your own destiny, as you noted. But here's the thing. Don't let the crowd get too involved if you're this team now. You've got to make sure you let them carry you, but not cause you to do things out of what you're supposed to do, right? Take you away from focusing and concentrating on the game.
Because sometimes you get so amped from the crowd that can carry you in the spots you don't want to be. Is that what you're saying?
From experience, sometimes that crowd gets so involved in it and you get involved with them that you end up making plays or trying to do things that maybe you shouldn't have done.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. Here's a second down and 7 from the 37. Purdy now to throw off the play action. A dump off for Mason. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And just like that, it's third down. They'll bring a tight end in motion right. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. The third down conversion is successful. Give him 12 yards that time.
If they get a game-changing score on this drive, it's going to be because of plays like that. That run was pure heart. Took it himself, found a way to reset the downs, and advance the ball.
Back to throw, Purdy. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Eagles are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection. And now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. Hurts. Buying time to his left. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. Here's Hurts to throw. Finds his man, Watson, over the middle. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and a couple. In motion left comes Brown. Throwing is Hurts. That one complete down the field to Smith. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith, 68 yards. And the Eagles use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
Elliott on for the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to 11. 5 plays there on that drive. And it was finished off by a touchdown from Devontae Smith. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Here's Purdy. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. In motion, right one of the tight ends. Purdy looking to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. Shotgun now with Purdy. A throw left side for Pearsall is complete. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd and 4. That's complete to Pearsall. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 35. Throwing here, Purdy. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Running left, Mason. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Over the middle, it's complete. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the first. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they are looking good. A 2-score lead here in this 4th quarter as they hope to capture a spot in the divisional round next weekend. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Here's a fake on the jet sweep as they'll go instead with Barkley. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches. Again, it's Barkley. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Hurts going to give this to Shipley. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6.
You'll forgive me if I get excited about what we just saw there, won't you? I know I'm supposed to be neutral here, but those were terrific plays back-to-back defensively. They know what the mission is. They've got to force a punt here if they want to have a chance to win the game.
They absolutely do. Steps 1 and 2 done. Now they need this 3rd step. Make that now 3 straight 2-yard gains. The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. So Purdy and the Niners down by 11. A little over 20 seconds to go. This crowd has stayed with them throughout, but they need 2 late scores to advance in these playoffs as they've got a first down. To the sideline and incomplete.
This offense has had its troubles moving the ball all night. So now you get in this situation, hard to imagine that suddenly they're going to start clicking and moving the ball downfield.
To throw is Purdy. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
If this offense can't get it done, they'll think back to just a few plays and say to themselves, this was a winnable game and we let it get away. Still a chance to save it, but time's definitely running out.
Here's Purdy. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Purdy, big 4th down play. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. And a wild card win moves them on to the divisional round.
Everyone plays all year long for the right to get into the tournament, as they like to call it. Wild card, divisional, doesn't matter to them. One moves on, one goes home.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Silicon Valley.